Some of them were circling pretty much just every picture. Like, everything was circled. And then I'm like, how do you, okay, hold on. A student gave me bubble gum. I don't usually chew bubble gum, but she gave it to me, so I'm chewing it. She also gave me, what is that called? I don't remember. Never mind. Good morning, YouTube. It is Monday. It is, what day is it? 16th, October 16th. It is Monday, October 16th. It is like 7:30. I feel awful. My stomach hurts a lot. I do not feel good. I feel very weak, and I feel like not having work today. It is my free day, and that is one of the main reasons why I am here, because the PE teacher is not here today, neither is the art teacher. If I'm not here and they need somebody to cover, then I don't know what, they can do. So my stomach hurts so much right now. My goal for today is to survive a little bit. I would like to do some planning. My head is starting to hurt now. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try to do some planning as well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat anything. I brought lunch, but I just have no desire to eat because my stomach hurts so much. Oh my goodness. I will check back in later with an update on how I'm feeling and if I'm surviving. And right now, I just want to put my head down. Anyways, I don't even know. I don't even know I'm here. Hello, it is 12:23 after lunch duty, an office duty watch thing. I have not had to be another teacher today, which is all right. It did not help having to walk around the cafeteria for an hour and a half though. My stomach feels so awful. I could not finish my lunch. I'm just like waiting for this day to be done, and then I hope tomorrow I don't feel like this because I just don't like it. I'm getting together some what's it called? Assessments. I'm getting together some assessments to use this rotation in order to make sure that I have enough grades in the grade book, and then also to check for understanding, especially with a lot of the information that's review with some of the other, the older grade levels, like, like the 5 voices. The first graders, they should know it. So if I test them on it, it should be all right. And then I'm gonna try and test it out with the kindergarteners as well to see how they would do. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I haven't purchased it yet. So I might purchase something. It is on the Teachers Pay Teachers. I am probably going to buy this 4 voices, posters, cards, and assessments. and even though I do 5 voices, but I think after reading it, she may or may not have the inner voice on there now as an addition. But it's $5. I don't like having to pay $5 for anything, but you know, if I can reuse it again and again, if it's good, then, you know, and Lindsay Jarvis has lots of really great items. So there's that. And then for my 2nd graders, I'm having them show that they can write music, and I'm, you know, going with kind of a Halloween theme. And I found this Halloween word chain rhythm game. So I will have them use that, and this one's $3.50, and it's by Primary Pond Music. So I'll have them use that so that I can assess, you know, that they can put that together and either say it in rhythm or play an instrument. So that'll be fun. And then also I saw on Pinterest this cup game to sorry, the lighting. This cup game to the Addams Family. This cup still has coffee in it, so I need to be careful. But there is a cup game to the Addams Family that could be fun for them to do. Da 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 da. Wait, I did it wrong. Da 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 da. No, I did it wrong. This is how it goes. Da 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 da. Pass. Da 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 da. Pass. And then you do it again. Here, I'm only one person, so I can't pass it to myself, obviously. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Pass. And then you just, for the B section, they're creepy and they're creepy, pass it, hilarious and spooky. So they might enjoy that as like just a kind of a game to do. And then when it gets back to the da 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 da, pass, da 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 da, pass. So I think I will use the Kids Bop Halloween, the Addams Family song, because I liked the way it sounded. It was very easy to follow, and it doesn't have the rap in there. As much as I enjoy the rap, the part that goes, they do what they want to say what they want to say, act how they want, I like that part, but for the purpose of doing the cup, you know, action with it, that might confuse them. So I'll just keep it simple and successful. So that, we will try that with, I think I was going to do that with 2nd grade. So I'm still working on like what, oh, the light, sorry. I'm still working on what I'm gonna do for all the different grades for assessments this week. So, and then I can't remember, I think, well, maybe this was supposed to be 2nd grade. I gotta decide. Oh, this is gonna be an assessment on loud and soft, and it's just a simple page with, you know, a loud animal and a soft animal, and I guess I will sing an example or play an example and they will circle. So I think even kindergartners could really do that, maybe even as a like you could maybe even take off the words and just let it be a representation of loud and soft, and have the students, you know, circle what they think it is if you haven't taught it yet, just to see where everybody stands. Yeah, so I'm gonna get to work trying to finish up the rest of this. Oh, I do have a game also. This is forte and piano. I'm gonna do some laminating of these, and it's basically a sorting game. So I'm gonna cut out the game pieces, and they'll sort them into, for example, the fire drill is pretty loud, so they'll put that in under forte. And let me see, nothing on this page is soft actually. Oh, I think maybe this might be the soft page, except for there is an alarm here, but maybe since the fire drill is really loud, I don't know, but that's still loud, and the train is loud. But there's somebody reading, that is quite obviously piano, and there's a mouse, he looks kind of scared, it's totally piano. Drinking water, look at that, that's a piano activity. You're piano, very piano with that one. So I think that will be a fun way to assess, maybe putting them in groups, and then taking a picture of their work, or just checking off as I go, you know, did you do it, so that I can make sure I have grades in my grade book, and maybe write a note if they're having lots of trouble. That way I have my proof in there in case. But that's one of those things where I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna be pretty successful. Learn to talk. Successful. I can't talk. All right, I'm gonna get to work. I've been talking for too long. I shouldn't talk for that long. And I will hopefully survive the rest of this day without getting sick. I don't know. I think I might get sick. It's 8:30 at night. My stomach is still not very awesome, or whatever, however you would explain it. Basically, it hurts. Killian is sleeping, and I'm still awake in order to get things done for tomorrow, assuming I will be well enough to go to school, which I will probably be fine. So I got to cut all these things for each lesson that I have planned for tomorrow, trying to really have some fun and really enjoy it. I just want to feel prepared, and I want to feel like I have everything just ready to go. I guess that's what prepared means. It's late. I'm gonna get cutting. I already have everything laminated, and you know, just gotta get it done.
What's this one? Looking? Is that forte? I'm gonna look for some feet. Okay. Look for the ones that are not. A butterfly? A butterfly? Oh. Yeah, no. Reading? Reading? Yes, got it.
Wow, it is the end of the day. I know, like, I'm pretty sure the last clip you saw may or may not have been me pouring coffee. Probably was. And I meant to jump on here and kind of chat, but it just wasn't gonna happen, I guess. Today was the first day of my rotation, so that means it's day 6 here, or no, day 5 here at school. And I had a full day of classes. Kinder went all right, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they did fine. I had them kind of taking a test. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me try that again. I had them taking a test on the 5 voices, and only 4 voices were on the worksheet because you can't really tell if I'm using my inner voice. I mean, I could do that, but then they just know that, you know, what that looks like. So I had to like demonstrate, you know, singing voice, calling voice. I use calling voice because I don't want them to call it yelling. I want them to remember that yelling happens, you know, at the playground if it's necessary, or, you know, if you're in trouble, then that's when you yell, but you're not gonna be in trouble in here. Not with, you know, not with me here. So we use calling voice, and then speaking voice, and whisper voice. Oh, excuse me. Anyways, I did notice that a lot of them, I went back and I graded the papers right away, and some of them were circling pretty much just every picture. Like, everything was circled. And then I'm like, how do you, okay, hold on. I have to like back up and try to remember the level kindergartners are at. You know, can they choose one answer. I'm not even talking about the right answer. Like, it could be the right answer, it could be the wrong answer. I don't care. But some of them were like circling, I'm still yawning. Some of them were circling every single one on the one, question. So if I spoke and they circled speaking voice, whisper voice, singing voice, calling voice, they just circled them all. Okay, well, that's the way to do it. So I think only 3 out of that class that I graded got all of them right. And then I guess that's just the way it is. Excuse me. I will have to really pay close attention to each class as they're doing that assessment to decide if that's, is that something that they don't really understand yet, that you're just supposed to pick one. I did have the first graders do that as well, just as a, we learned this last year, so you should be able to do it this year. And most of them got it right. I noticed that quite a few of them were confused when I did the speaking voice. Since it was a chant, I feel like they got confused and thought it was a singing voice. I did do it twice to kind of let them hear it again, and I saw some erasing and they were changing their answer. I am so tired, apparently. I don't know why. So I had everything set up for this new pumpkin song I learned, and I had gotten this pumpkin. It's like this pumpkin passing game, and you can have the Orff instruments going along with it. And I had 3rd grade try with the instruments, and they did pretty good, but what's happening is they're not singing anymore. Like, they stopped singing because they're too busy like shouting because they're passing the pumpkin. So, but that's the whole point in the game. You pass the pumpkin, you sing the song, and then the way I had it was, if you end up with the pumpkin, then you pass to the next person, then you go in line to where the instruments are, right back here. You can't see where it starts. It's actually over here. And you go through each instrument and you switch places and stuff. And they were just so excited that they were yelling and shouting instead. And I think that's, that's why I'm so tired, is because I have to do all the singing now. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm just going to stop singing and see what they do. Nothing, probably. I don't know. I hate to sound negative. I'm not negative about it. Like, I want them to enjoy. I picked some things this week that I thought that they would enjoy. And it's just not, I don't know. Maybe I'm just in a rough patch. I need to figure out what's going on and change it up or something. I thought I just changed it up. Okay, I was doing this Addams Family cup song. Totally saw it on Pinterest, but I'm like, you know what? That's fun, and we're working on A section and B section. So that's perfect. That's, something that they need to know about. So I got all these cups. Hold on. I had gone to the Dollar Tree yesterday. I got all these cups just for this activity. I mean, they were packs of 4, so I had to buy a bunch of them. I think I got 7 packs. Anyways, I don't know how you do this, but a child broke one of the cups. He says, oh, I was handing it to somebody and it broke. And I'm like, how does that happen? You had to smash it. Come on. They think I don't know that they're breaking my stuff. This is why we can't have nice things. I should just stick with paper plate dances, because I'm gonna have to buy new paper plates anyways. This is a cup that should be able to be used throughout the years. Throughout the years. But now it's broken. I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna try to stay positive this week. I'm gonna see what the positive is. The positive is the 5th grade, even though it ended on an awful note, we'll say, when I was doing the Plickers test, they all got the question right that says what the answer is. So that was the first class in the rotation because they're doing a makeup from last week. Yeah, so none of the other classes that had all gotten, you know, the question that says the answer is C. Like I literally made one question as the answer is C. You know, the answer to this question is C. And all of the choices either said don't pick it because it wasn't the answer, and then C said this is the answer, you should choose C. And I guess they, like in other classes, I guess they thought I was joking or like made it a trick question, but I'm like, no really guys, the answer is C. Pick C. Put C on the top. And it was just to get them to understand how to use the Plickers card. You know, if they've used it before, then they're like, oh, that's easy. If they haven't, they're, you know, gives them a chance to look at it and be like, okay, how do I hold it? Like this. Got it. So, yeah. So I am proud of them for that. They all got that one right. And, you know, the actual musical questions, those were being learned to speak. Those turned out all right too. For the most part, most of them got them right. So that was good to know. But then after all of that stuff, first of all, it took forever to pass out these cards. I just don't understand, you know, why it takes, everything has to take so long. I see all the classes, so they come in here and it's like, I have everything set up, but it still takes so long to get everything like passed out or, you know, everybody has it. And I'm just like, how do I streamline all of this stuff to make it quicker? Because by the time we were done with that, they thought to themselves, I guess, surely it's over. So they went and got their bags because they bring their backpacks to class since they're the last class. And so they're all getting their backpacks, you know, standing around and talking. And I'm in the back of the room trying to get ready to show them the pumpkin song because I thought, you know what, they'll probably like this, you know. So I added it to the lesson to give them a chance to play the instruments and, you know, have some fun. And yeah, I couldn't, they didn't want to. I could not get their attention for the life of me. Nothing I did was working. So, I mean, I don't know. I just keep rambling. I'm almost at 10 minutes. I'm gonna have a lot to edit, and I didn't mean to do that. I'm literally meant to, well, I guess since I didn't jump on today, so I mean, I cut all these things for the, you know, the candy corn race, the relay race, and none of my classes played it this time. So maybe I'll just save that game for the next rotation, because I just feel like here we can't handle more than one thing, I guess. I mean, I don't know. 'Cause they need more time to be successful. And if I teach them a little bit of it today, then I don't see them for another 6 days, and then I have to redo all of that. I'm getting myself frustrated for no reason. It was a beautiful day. The air was beautiful. The children were amazing. Everything was amazing. It was the best day ever. That's how I'm going to think of it. So if I don't talk to you again today, I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Wednesday. Thank goodness it's the middle of the week. I believe I have more blush on one side of my face than the other, and I'm all right with that. It's gonna work. I look great. I look warm. It's chilly outside for once in our South Texas lives. All right, today I have to stay on top of things. I have to grade. I need to get grades going. Like, I need to do that. This is probably not gonna happen. I meant to do this loud and soft worksheet, and it just takes the students a little bit too long to get all the other things in the lesson done in order for me to get to that. So I will save that for the next time around. These keep falling off of the cones. I need to decide a better way to put them on. But regardless, we did not get to play that game yesterday in any of our classes because, again, they have trouble when it comes to more than one activity in a day or, in a music lesson. So I need to brainstorm ways to help my students realize that one thing is not all we're doing. Either that or just start doing one thing. Trying to keep it positive. So I will figure that out and let you know what it is that I can do. I'm gonna do the grading for yesterday's Plickers test. My 5th graders did a Plickers test yesterday, and I just need to do the grades. I need to add the curve. A lot of students got 100, so I need to look for the grade that is the highest grade that is not 100. And I'll add a curve. Why? Because there's some students that just need it, and it really does help them to, get a better grade, obviously. But, it's just, think of it as my Halloween gift. So my Halloween gift to the students is a few extra points for breathing and showing up. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to be as organized as possible. I think I probably shook the screen. And I'm gonna try to get these grades into the online gradebook sometime today because I have them all in my Happy Planner, which I'm really glad that I did that because now I just go through and, type, and they're in alphabetical order, so it's gonna be okay. I have my coffee, right? Take it to go. I did, and then I went and got even more. So, woo, coffee day. All right, I will check in with you guys later. Until then, grade, teach, sing, positivity. I'm seriously gonna cry a million happy tears. Kinder, it's the one class, it's that class that you can always count on them. They come in nicely, sit where they need to. They took their 5 voices test, and really only 4 voices are on it, and they did amazing. Listened to the instructions, circled only one answer per question. It was amazing. And then we played the Pass the Pumpkin game. They were doing so good that I added some instruments. Only one girl kept saying, I want to play the instrument, I want to play the instrument. And I'm like, okay, so if the pumpkin lands on you, then you get to play. If it doesn't, I don't want you to be sad because we're gonna do this again one more time this month. Okay, so you probably get a chance. So she did not cry. Nobody was upset that they didn't play the instruments, at least not out loud. They didn't share with me that they were like, ugh. They were just like, okay, cool, we're gonna play this again, miss. You remember, we'll play it again. So, yeah, I just have to say how wonderful that is. Let's also take a moment to appreciate my very first gift, family given gift. This is a flower pot, hand painted, with all of these wonderful musical words all over it. On the inside, they said, "We love music," and their names are on it. So I'll always remember who gave it to me. And these pens, these are the nicest flower pens ever. I mean, nothing is wrapped around them. They're just perfectly glued on, and all have a cap. This is amazing. I'm so happy that this exists in my room now. So thank you to the family who gave this to me. That was the sweetest thing. I just have to quickly jump on here and express the happiness that I have today for success in the lesson that I tried so hard yesterday to accomplish. Today is much better. The kids are paying attention a little better. I'm being more patient as far as explaining and just, trying to make sure that I'm explaining in a way that makes sense and giving them more time to think about it. I am, anytime there's a group project where they're working with their groups, I'm trying to explain to them, look, we're working in groups, and I don't want arguments. You're doing this together. It's not that everybody has one paper. It's that you all are working with the papers, putting them in a specific order, like you'll see in the clips. And yeah, it went much better. And the cup dance game pass game thing. That worked out much better today as well. So success is what I feel. I feel much better. I'm gonna go eat. We got Asian takeout, so yay! Violin is done for the day, and the kids were super duper squirrely, so sorry not sorry. When it hit 4 o'clock, I was like, okay, put everything away. We gotta stop this. And I did the Addams Family Cup song that I've been trying to do with my other classes with them, because I figured, you know what? Let's change it up a little bit. Let's do something fun to end today, because I could just tell that they were drained and they were just squirrely and they could not concentrate. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's have some fun. So it was really nice to be doing that with a group that just got it, you know, and pretty much got it. So I am finishing up by kind of cleaning up around the room. It's already like 4:30, I think, 4 or 4:40 or something like that, and I really would like to be able to get out of here a little quicker, but it's probably not going to happen. I do need to start getting grades going. I have been writing more grades today into my grade book, but I need to start loading them into the program. So that is like a goal tonight. I don't think I'll bring anything home. I'll just bring my grade book, and what I have in there I will add tonight if I can stay awake. Right now I'm exhausted. I might even get a coffee on the way home. Like, seriously, stopping in Starbucks and being basic and getting an iced coffee. So I'm gonna finish cleaning up around here and kind of preparing it for tomorrow, because I just don't like, I don't know, I don't like that I leave it a mess sometimes. It's I walk in and I'm not excited to be here if it's messy. So here I go, clean up time. Good morning and happy Thursday. The name of the game today is stay calm, stay positive, and grade in between every little thing and during every little thing, and just juggle that. Anyways, I have to stay focused. Grades are due very soon and I just need to get them done. Before I begin all that stuff for the day, I do want to show off my outfit because it's super cute. My mom got me this LuLaRoe perfect tee with Captain Hook on it, and it's significant for me because I named my son Killian after Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time, but you know, it still goes with the concept, the idea with the original Captain Hook. And I have my, I don't remember where I got this from, but it says Evil Queen, my Evil Queen necklace. So it's basically like a pseudo Once Upon a Time outfit. And if you know me, then you know I like that show, even though I kind of stopped watching it because it's just, I don't have time anymore. But I do plan on binging all the episodes that I haven't seen. So anyways, I'm going to stand up so you can see it, because I've also got my former opera audition pants on as well, because I'm running out of pants to wear and I just needed to complete the look. So here we go. anyways, I hope you thought that was fun. Let me know if you want me to show off what I'm wearing a little more often, or I noticed that some of my fellow YouTube teachers do, you know, lookbooks for the seasons and things like that. Well, a lot of the clothes that I have, I actually make myself. So, but some of them I do not. So just let me know if that's something you want to see. I'm gonna get going on all the things that I need to do because I need to grade. I need more coffee. The struggle is real for some of my students in kindergarten. This is a good attempt at, you know, filling the page. So, way to go. Yeah, and this is a student who was shouting out all the answers, but she couldn't circle the answers, but she could shout them out. So I don't know if I should count that or this. What would you do? This is a good example. This is perfect. It's perfection. He did exactly what was asked of him, and he got them all right. Yep. This student is a picture of perfection. Keep up the good work. A student gave me bubble gum. I don't usually chew bubble gum, but she gave it to me, so I'm chewing it. She also gave me, what is that called? I don't remember. Never mind. This is a first, specifically for this class that I just had. Like, seriously? 5 points. 5 points for Gryffindor. Good job, guys. Like, seriously, the best day they ever had. Even though there were still lots of talking and stuff, but compared to how they had been, it wasn't to where I felt the need to go over and erase. Because I guess it was me. I was more patient, and we got a lot done. So, yeah, I'm really proud of them. And it shows, because they get 5 points. All right, it is the end of the day. I just got home from going to get my hair cut. I was just getting tired of my hair, having split ends basically, and I just needed it to be freshened up. So right now it didn't look that fantastic, but maybe after, you know, doing something to it, it'll look good. So I have got to finish grades. Story of the week, right? So I'm working on grades. I actually don't think they're due until next week. So the good news is now I am ahead of schedule, so that's good. I'm gonna hopefully have the energy to work on some of those, but I don't think I do. I think I'm really exhausted. Today did not go as bad as I thought it would, with it being day 1 of the rotation, the official rotation, not my personal rotation. The class that is very difficult for me, my 5th grade class, they actually, though they did have some moments of difficulty, overall I enjoyed it. I actually had fun with them, and I'm pretty sure some of them enjoyed the lesson and, you know, what I did with them, and are looking forward to coming back next time and continuing what we started at the end of class. So that's a breath of fresh air. I'm happy for that. I want them to enjoy it, you know? That's what you want the kids to get out of music class, at the very least, is that you enjoy it and you want to come back and do more and be inspired, you know, whether music is going to be what you do for the rest of your life or it's just something that you have all the time. It's yours. You can never, you know, never lose that. It's just something that you can do whenever you want. So yeah, it was really inspiring actually, and you know, it was the helping hand in the entire matter was Class Dojo, using that, because it's not just with all the other classes, I've set up a separate class dojo, so it's just, keeping track in the music room only, but this is their classroom class dojo that I'm connected to, so they know, that I'm giving and taking away points, and they hear it on the thing, and that really helped to motivate them, we'll say. And then, I didn't have to mess with it too much for most of the students, which was good because they kind of forgot that, they were supposed to be, acting up. So, good. They should forget to act up, and they should have fun and enjoy what we're doing. And that's what happened for the most part. And it was really inspiring. There was one student, some of the, in every class, you're going to have kids that are very honest and want to tell you everything. And some of the students were saying, this other student was having a bad day. He was just having a whole rough day. It was not a good day for him. And he seemed a little bit down. And I just knew that it was going to turn around for him because he is one of those students in the class that is, my fellow music teachers know what I mean when I say this, but he is a musician. He is going to be a musician. I can tell, the person, the personality, and, they stand out to other musicians, especially teachers. And I just said, don't worry guys, he's gonna be okay now. He's in a safe place. This is gonna be fine. And he was actually the student that answered some really tough questions that I was asking, things that I don't normally ask them, like, how many notes did I just play? And I repeated a lot of them, but he knew what I meant. He knew that I meant how many different notes, not how many notes total. And so he was able to pick out exactly how many different notes I played, and then he's able to pick out, how many times they were played, all by ear, just by listening. It's really important that they, can do stuff like that. Just listen as carefully as possible. So I was just really proud of him then, and I could feel and see in him that he was like, okay, cool, something good's happening today. And then, he did really well with the activities that we did, and when he left, he had a smile on his face, and that made it worth it. So anyways, I'm gonna, probably eat something. Killian and Ken are out for a walk, so when they get back, I'll probably hang out with them a little bit and give Killian a bath. Yes, tomorrow is Friday. Good morning, it's Friday, and I also have deemed this Friday No Fuss Friday. I'm wearing minimal makeup. We're talking eyebrows and shadow. Yeah. No, not shadow. Oh yeah. We're talking eyebrows and mascara, and that's it. And on the bill for today, it's the last day of our PE, what's it called? PE student teacher. And though I'm not his, cooperating teacher, I'm going to give him a small gift, and I'm going to take this frame and put his name in there for his future classroom so that he can have it hanging up or something if he wants. It's up to him. And then probably we'll probably also give him a Teachers Pay Teachers gift card. Or gift certificate or whatever it's called, because there are a lot of really good resources on there for PE teachers too. I didn't even know that. Anyways, I'm gonna get my classroom set up and work on printing out his name to go in here. I literally have to dust every day because it gets so dusty around everything. Dust, 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 so much dust. Let's also take a moment to recognize my violin student who keeps bringing me Jolly Ranchers, and especially the watermelon. She knows me. She knows me very well. Okay, so my violins are hilarious, and one of the students who keeps forgetting his violin decided to write our brand new rules on the board, apparently. First of all, welcome to Violin 101. How he thought of that, we'll never know.
but quite please. And then he wrote the letters of the string, so that's good. He knows. He also can draw a violin and a bow which looks like a saw. Look at that. That's a saw, but that's okay. There's some sheet music right there. Let's go over these rules, shall we? V, very respectful. I, important to raise your hand. O, obey the teacher. I agree with this. Even the spelling, why not? L, listen to instructions. I, instruments ready. And N, never say never. You guys, this is so funny. But then he had to like elaborate. So I guess these are the extra rules. V means be quieter. I means listen to miss. That's me, by the way. So they mean me. O means getting noisy. L means no talking. I means no game. I have no idea where that came from. And N means no violin. Boring work. Guys, this is the best thing ever. I'm gonna have to take pictures of that because I need to keep it and make a sign for it or something. Yep, that's pretty much sums up the day. So before I head out, I'm gonna do a little bit of arranging of a few things just because I have them and I've been meaning to get to it. Just so I know that I've done something productive, even though I'd love to just leave right now, but I'm looking at it and it's got to get done. So I'm going to sort these fruits and vegetables so that fruits and vegetables with one sound or two sounds, or one syllable and two syllables, are in these bins so they can be separated by the grade level that would be working on for one sound on a beat and two sounds on a beat, just to start getting them thinking about that sort of thing. I feel like they would really enjoy that, so I'm going to do that right now. You guys, I have a confession. I need to clean this closet storage area thing right here. I seriously have no idea why I have allowed this to be my life. This closet is the epitome of hot mess. Like, I hear a lot of people say when something is a hot mess, but this is like on fire with hot messness. So yeah, I don't even know where to start. I just don't know.